What is a woman?
I can't answer that because it's different for so many different type of people, and so I cannot speak for womanhood.
I'm asking you. We're having this debate right now. So, to you, what is a woman? I explained to you what is a woman. To me, it also is consistent with the definition of what is a woman is the generally accepted one. You disagree with that, so I'm kind of curious. What do you think is a woman?
It would take so fucking long to explain. I think several examples of a woman, because I don't want to just give one. One would be somebody who was born in a hospital, was named by the doctor to be a woman, grew up as a sister, became a mother.
Try to
That's one woman.
Try to explain it without using woman, because we're trying to figure out what is a woman, right? So when you tell me that the doctor said that they're a woman, I still don't know what is a woman, right? So what is a woman?
There's a cultural woman. There's an emotional woman. There's
tell me woman, right? So it's like a circular definition. You're telling me a woman is, and you're adding an adjective and saying woman, but we're still saying woman is woman. Like, I can be sad sometimes, right? Does that make me a woman? I want a free drink sometimes at the bar. Does that make me a woman?
Yes.
Right.
That's really stereotypical, but
well, okay, so that's the problem I have, is that you're trying to stereotype what is a woman.
No, I'm not. I'm
what is a woman?
Refusing to give one definition. That is the opposite of stereotyping.
I'm fine with a billion definitions of a woman, as long as you explain to me what is a woman without saying it's a woman.
This fucking conversation's deteriorating.
That's all she wrote for that one.
I appreciate you coming up, and I appreciate you having a civil conversation with us, even if it was heated at times.
Dude, I showed the level of respect I could show to y'all by coming in and talking.
And we really appreciate that. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I want to say
shake our hands.
I want to say I'm sorry.
I really don't want to. I really do not want to.
It's okay if you don't want to, but we'd like to shake your hand.
Thank you for letting me know that you'd like to, but I just
It's okay.
People with opinions similar to yours have caused so much fucking strife and damage to people that I love the most. And I had to really push myself to come here and talk to y'all, because maybe y'all weren't the ones to fucking throw the stones, but giving a platform to this truth that you're proclaiming. And I know that you've argued that you're trying to protect people, but I would just try and think about how much damage and strife this has been causing.
We do think about the effects of what we say, and I would just like to say to you,
anyway.
I know that this was difficult and stressful for you, and we appreciate you and are proud of you as a member of our country for coming up to this table and talking to us and having a discussion with us for an hour, and not coming up and flipping the table or ripping the signs off or attacking the camera or something like that. We really appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. We can't explain how much we appreciate it.
Okay.
So thank you.
Seriously. When people stop talking, that's when violence starts, and that's exactly what we're here for.
Yeah.
To talk.
Well,
and you may disagree with that, but that is...
You may disagree with that, but that's what America is about. For you to come here, disagree with what our sign says without you flipping our table or me punching you, right? We use our words, and when, unfortunately, it's true. When people do stop talking like this, as much as you disagree with my opinion, that's when people resort to violence. And we want to make sure people don't do that.
Well, we could get into another conversation about if violence has a place, because there are people that have the legal right to violence. So violence has a place in America every day. So you might.
Do you think that it's justified to use violence just because of the position I hold here?
So justified, justice. Would it hold up in court? If that's what defines what violence is, then there are some people who are justified in using violence, and other people who don't have that right.
Would it be
to
morally
enact violence.
acceptable is what we're asking? Like, if you came up with
Morally.
a gun and shot us in the face, like, for our sign, would that be
Some people
morally
would argue
acceptable?
that it'd be morally right to shoot you all in the face.
I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
If people made the argument that giving a platform to
What do you think about Charlie?
there's so many Charlies.
Charlie Kirk.
There's so many Charlies.
Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated behind a table just like this one.
I
2
know
weeks ago.
that's the person that's trending, but Charlie Kirk was a byproduct of people like this. And I did see that Charlie Kirk was very into this like idea of like just wanting to talk,
Yep.
just wanting to have
Just
debates.
like this.
And I have obviously I really put a lot of worth on conversation. As you can see, I really didn't want to fucking do this. But I'm starting to doubt how much effect debate actually has. If there's debates and debates and debates and debates going on, and people are being fucking oppressed and drove into suicide, and there's people yelling at them on the street saying, "Go die, you don't exist," what does debate solve that? Or is it the policy that are being put in place that create the debates?
Well,
That's what
we're
I
here
think
to
is that.
debate the policies, right? What is the best approach to solve various issues that are here in America, whether they're social or political? But the problem I have with what you're saying right now is that it seems like you're saying that there's no reason to debate anymore because...
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so can you clarify it? 'Cause it does seem like you don't want to debate.
All we're saying is we don't want you to shoot at us, and we don't want our side to
Yeah.
shoot at you for your opinions. Now, if you came up and shot at somebody, then of course self-defense, whatever. But like, we want to be in a place in this country where we can sit on the sidewalk, we can look each other in the eyes, talk about our issues, realize we're both humans, shake each other's hands, walk away, and it's done.